Hello buddy, Glitch Reaper here, and I'm back for another mob battle actually. Yeah, I know, I'm on top of a mountain, but it's partially to celebrate the things coming up in Minecraft having to do with mountains, which may or may not include things that might trigger mob battles. We'll see about that too, eventually, hopefully. I mean, it also has to do with caves and a very certain, very aggressive. Anyhow, point is, I was going to do a mob battle kind of in this general vicinity. I'm not sure if it'll be on the mountain. But that would make things interesting to say the least. But somewhere around here, at least with the mountain view, would be nice. But yeah, as for what I'm going to be actually setting up here, it's actually something that I'm gonna be doing, and you may notice that I don't have any spawn eggs out. It's because I'm gonna be making heavy use of the summon command right now. Uh, so this is gonna be interesting in and of itself. The thing is, I've got the One Piece mod up here, my Mind No Mi, and uh, I found out that its bosses are very aggressive towards things that uh, may or may not even include their faction. I'm not entirely sure about that. I will give that one a try live, but I know that they're aggressive towards any kind of trainer, and also against pirate captains. Maybe or maybe not Marines if they are Marine. I'm gonna be trying that out because I want to do Morgan because he's like the weakest of the event bosses, and see how he does against everything. I do have myself a nice splash potion of healing to help him out. I don't have my usual mob battle stuff because apparently it's not in this version, or at least not that I could get through ATL in the normal way. So I'll have to figure that part out at another time, or see if maybe I can just directly download it. I'm not sure. I'll have to see about that. Because it may just be that's not registering it. We'll see. Anyhow, let's start this up here. Now I can just scroll down here and find some of the bosses. But yeah, the one I'm looking for is Morgan because he's the weakest of the event bosses. I want him to go up against the other trainers, etc. Maybe a few other things. We'll see. Morgan, there you are. He's a decently sized fellow with a big axe to grind. Preferably on his enemies, which is totally what he wants to do with that. Okay, now to elucidate this point, I'm gonna do some more summons here. And this one should be against one of the trainers. Let's go with the Brawler. The Brawler is... well, he's a rather fighting style orientated fellow. Seriously. Now, Morgan actually has a bit of a ranged attack once in a while. He will create like a shockwave. That's assuming that his enemy has range. He was actually defeated by the Brawler. Okay. The Brawler has defeated Morgan. That was interesting. So you're actually decently strong there. Okay, yep, you confer. Okay, but at the same time I want to orientate where the others missed. How did that one miss him? I mean, it went through his arm. Oh, I hit the button. Oh, what did I, alt. It was left alt, I actually, default control for going into combat mode. Okay, so a Brawler can defeat Morgan. That's interesting to note. Okay, that was cool. But yeah, I was testing out just the aggressiveness of the bosses with a different one, which was stronger than Morgan, so I guess I should have seen that coming. There'd be ones that he couldn't beat. May have stopped on it for a moment there. Gin will eventually be joining the fray. But for now, Morgan's back. And I want to have him go up against another trainer. The Dojo Sensei. He's the one for swords. I think they're previously referred to as sword masters because of that. Wow, he just immediately swung. Okay, what I'm not getting is why is the Sword Master not using his own ranged attacks? Because he should be able to have that shockwave blade thing. Okay, they also sometimes their AI gets a little weird with their pathing, and sometimes they literally like stare at each other in the face. It's a very bizarre thing that they might do. Okay, he defeated the Dojo Sensei. Dojo Sensei just went, ah, there's Yukara's. Nice to see you. And there's a patrol of Marines right over there. Okay. Marine? Uh, that guy's got a bazooka. I don't want to trigger that guy. Something tells me that might be inevitable. Yeah, that could be inevitable. We'll see about that. Hopefully not. Did he regenerate his HP because he wasn't in combat for a while? I think he did. Because there's no way that's a naturally spawned Morgan. That has to be the one from before, right? Anyhow. Okay, well, since I don't have to heal him up anymore, let's try someone else that's amongst the trainers. The Black Leg Trainer. One that teaches you Black Leg style, obviously. Now, I don't know if there's a Sniper Trainer, and the Doctor I don't think would be, like, big on fighting, because they're a doctor. But, Black Leg Trainer. You can see he's got some swank style there. Okay, that was just a whole lot of knockback. I know I saw them do that once in a while before, but that still is like a lot of knockback. Like, that one attack is just like fling them away style knockback. Oh, that was super narrow. It might actually be a tie between those two. I think under, like, just slightly different environmental conditions, that might have went the other way. I'm gonna have to do that one again, because, that was, like, literally, like, a hit away from it going the other direction. Like, it was within 4 HP. Just 4! I mean, that was kinda nuts. And note a lot of these are like projectiles and stuff, so they're not things to summon as actual creatures or anything. It's just something that happens that way. So I have to do this decently fast before they wander. Because they have to be within an aggro distance of each other. Because they do have one. Okay, these two in particular are like getting very up close. That guy's attack speed is just high enough to just... Okay, that was a lot more decided, and it was the other direction. So, in that case, apparently, depending on how they orientate, they could go either way. So, I can see that being a thing. Okay, so Morgan has defeated the Black Leg Trainer and the Brawler. Although with the Brawler, it could defeat him too, so... Oh wait, he hadn't defeated the Brawler yet. The Brawler beat him first, that's right. In fact, let me go with a round 2 on that one, just to see if that could have went the other way. Because something tells me that this might be a little more variable than I first thought. Is it just me? Okay, so they do have some different styles. Of course, this guy's huge knockback and the Brawler's lack of ranged attacks means he's going to have some issues. Okay, behind the tree, behind the tree. Okay, knocked him off the edge. Morgan won that time. Okay, so that one goes either way. Okay, a lot of these, I'm getting that kind of thing that between him and the trainers, they're actually about even. To be perfectly fair, they have somewhat similar stats. Now, let's see him go up against something a bit different here. Because I'd like to see if he will actually, in fact, fight a Marine captain, even though he's a Marine. That would be interesting. So this is the test. Will he fight a Marine captain, even though he's a Marine? Because admittedly, he was a pretty aggressive guy otherwise, so I wouldn't necessarily indicate either direction. Because he did go rogue after a while anyhow, so would he really care if it was a Marine currently? I guess they're indicating that it was as that time that he was still a Marine, so okay, okay. We got that, because he's not going for it. Not immediately, anyhow. This guy's got some serious hardening there. That's some defense you've got there, Captain. Okay, you may need to power up your trident before doing that. Okay. Okay, next. This will be the final battle for now. Ish. Maybe. I mean, there'll be more eventually, but, you know what I mean. Just for now. Because, well, there is one more thing. I may have it slightly prepared. But we'll see about that one. Okay, so there may be a couple others I might also try. But I definitely want to try the captain. Okay. Okay, the captain's got some moves there. Certainly got a charging attack. But Morgan still has that big axe hand. Did he actually shoot him? I think he shot him. And it was pretty decidedly in Morgan's path, so because he's still standing, let's give him a little health, and then, for no other reason, here's Johnny. Dude, fight back. Is this one in particular not having retributive that way? He was defeated by Johnny. That doesn't seem quite right. I know the other bosses have retributive AI. Is that how does he not strike back against Johnny? I'm not quite getting how that just transpired. I mean, if I were to if I were to summon like a captain right now, just to see if I can get this Johnny out of the way. Okay. Let's summon a captain right now. Just a pirate captain. I'm pretty sure Johnny would attack that immediately, and that you'd get struck in turn. So you just have a pirate captain to deal with, thank you. See, the pirate captain does strike back and takes out Johnny quickly. Like, that's a very, like, easy thing to do there. And so if I get another Morgan, then I can have him fight something else too. But for right now, I just need him to get, just like him to take care of that captain for me in his own way. And I can just heal him up afterwards. Because I would like to also see how the Humandrils and the Kung Fu Dugongs do. Just cause. But yeah, I know he can take out a pirate captain. This one hasn't been doing the charge move as much. Okay, he just got slammed by that Morgan. But anyhow, as I was going to say, let's do a bit more summoning here. And I know it's been a while since I've heavily used the summon command for things, but this mod has, I mean, it does have spawn eggs for some things, but not others. So it's one of those things where you're going. It might be easier to just go through the list and see what all happens. Okay, you're a nice little Kung Fu Dugong. Do you actually do? Okay, you don't seem to get his aggression at all. So that's okay. You just stand there and be a cute little dugong, okay? So ignore that dugong. It's just perfectly fine. It's good where it is. But on the other hand, I am curious about the humandrels. They're kind of big and bulky, so we'll see what happens with this. Well, he immediately attacked. Well, what's going on? Is he being attacked by a Kung Fu Dugong? Or is the humandrel? Did it glitch out because it was summoned? Now that this little guy's been hit by the shockwave, he's attacking back. Okay, this has gone in ways I wasn't originally thinking it would. So the Kung Fu Dugong has more retributive AI than him. I see a slight weak point in this whole thing. Let me get the. Let me see if the spawn egg for the Kung Fu for the humandrel is in here. Oh, Bowmaster is the. Is there the dojo guy, I guess, for snipers? Yeah. Okay. So this one's the one I need to face Morgan. Okay. So they're the sniper guys. Okay. So I haven't gotten all that through then. And one of the reasons why you have to keep summoning Morgan and eventually Jin is because they're event bosses, and they don't exactly have their spawn eggs the normal way. So, eh, it's okay. I can just slip through and eventually find the right one. There we go. We may have a. Oh, I think they knocked each other out there. I said he took out the Bowmaster decisively, and is just getting bonked by the Kung Fu Dugong, even though it has like only 4 HP. But that is hilarious. This is one of the reasons why it should be like just kind of a base thing to add in retributive AI to boss mobs, at least. Is you can cheese them with something that that does have retributive AI if they have any kind of attack that can hit it. So, yeah, a Kung Fu Dugong beat up Morgan. Let's just take that in for a moment, okay? This little guy is like the real star of the show here, and that was completely unintentional. um, yeah, it's like, okay, here's this Kung Fu Dugong and beating up Morgan. Okay, that's new, and that's very rich there. Okay, I'm gonna have a while processing that one. Okay, because I was going to see if I could get the spawn egg for Humandrill, and I saw the other one there. Okay. Okay, so there's the Lafan. What is that one again? The Weather Wizard, I'm pretty sure it will just get pounded every time. Although, that said, I think it has enough, HP to do a few things. Yeah, I can see how there's a few different options there. What's it went? Oh, it's the Loppin. Oh, yeah, the big bunnies. Okay, it's the big bunnies. Okay, you got that there. Are you aggressive enough to take on Morgan? I'm just wondering. I'm just wondering because my battle signs. This is quickly turn. Okay, you're hopping mad. Are you hopping in enough to take on a boss? I'm just curious here. Are you hopping mad enough to take on a boss? Because apparently he will be aggressive towards it. But they have a huge stomp attack, apparently. That one just shot off into the sky and kind of came down and smash. He did take off a chunk of his health, but, they do give off rabbit hide, so keep that in mind if you're looking for that, semi-hard to find rabbit hide. Is, apparently you can get it from them if you can beat them. So there's a thought. The Weather Wizard, just cause. Morgan is probably gonna just... Okay, he does do that too. But he has to go in the water. Aren't you glad you're not a devil fruit user, Morgan? You would have such a hard time if this was happening in that situation. Yeah, okay. That was definitely one of those times that he would be having such trouble. Okay, pardon me while I knock you a path there or something, some direction, because you are very very stuck. Okay, it just charged in the water. I'm gonna have to get that thing back on land, apparently. Do you know any ranged attacks, Humandrel? Apparently if they're both in water, this guy wins. I don't think he's gonna get out of there anytime soon, so I'll just summon a new one. After, you know. Now, unlike the other one, he took full damage. I'm assuming that that one captain had some powers there, because that was not he was not nearly as defended. So yeah, Morgan, you're not really as defended as that one random captain. But you could still beat that captain in all likelihood. It would be a little different. Let's get back with the Humandrel on land now, please. To be perfectly fair, this guy is very aggressive. Now, he will, like, have retributive AI and fight against things that he's personally, like, attacked or wanted to, but when it comes to a little Kung Fu Dugong, for some odd reason, it shows that his retributive AI is not universal. That's the real thing. It's like that one little thing. It's like, I'm not going to be attacked at all because this guy doesn't even see me. Is it a height thing, or is it because these little guys are an endangered species? I'm not entirely sure. But, like that Kung Fu Dugong, darn lips, that Kung Fu Dugong just ninja'd this guy before. So, Okay, so you can take on a Humanidorol. You can take on captains and trainers. It's just a little dugong that you can't seem to fight, which is hilarious. Maybe he has a secret sweet spot for him. I don't know, but and he can take on the Loppins, the big bunnies. But again, the dugong is just oh well. Well, at least we know that dugongs are eternal around, even with this mod here. So, okay, that's interesting to note. But otherwise, Morgan has proven that he can be a good fighter for a lot of things. So, yeah, we'll probably have some more mob battles with this particular One Piece mod at some point in the future. For now, I'll be logging off. Hope to hear from y'all later. Bye for now, everybody. And remember, there will be more mob battles.